Coming up tonight in this midweek edition of Fournilwrittenalloverit. We stake the obvious.
Coventry, Pompey.
That's it, those are the two teams.
Andrew shouting.
I think we should get some music on, Tom!
And when I mean Baltic,
I mean Baltic.
Good afternoon, Andrew!
Yeah, good afternoon, Tom. What a lovely afternoon it is as well.
It is wonderful. The sun is setting over the West Midlands. You join us, viewers on the M40. A very warm welcome back to Fournilwrittenalloverit. It's a Tuesday night. We love a Tuesday night, don't we?
Yeah, should be home by 2.
We love a Tuesday night. We're off to St Andrews to face the mighty Coventry City. Here's an interesting one for you. There are 5 teams who remain unbeaten in the calendar year of 2020, and 2 of them are playing at St Andrews tonight.
Right, interesting.
It is interesting, isn't it? Very interesting, that one.
Any Pompey fan travelling here tonight, Tom, anybody associated with a football club, would probably be happy to come away with a 2-2 tonight. 4 goals, 2-2.
Is that the next best thing other than a 4-0?
Yeah,
is it 2-2?
2-2 is all right, Tom, away from home. I think. I'd like to get 10 in a row. That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it?
It would be. There's can I put something to you, mate? It's been an awful lot of fuss on social media this week because the plan was mentioned at the Sunderland game.
Yeah.
You kind of said you'd signed an NDA.
Yeah. No, I've signed an NDA, son. Non-disclosure agreement, Tom.
Yeah. With who, might I ask?
Again, Tom. I've signed an NDA about the NDA. I'm not allowed.
Oh right, so you're double locked, are you?
I'm not allowed to discuss the NDA because I've signed an NDA to say I wouldn't discuss who I've signed the NDA with.
Right.
So non-disclosure agreement, Tom's in place. I can't say any more than that, but a plan is gradually coming together. I told you that.
You did say. You did mention that. But is that all I'm going to get out of you for the time being?
Let's move on, Tom, because I'm
sorry, am I pushing you already?
Legally bound.
Well, we've got a cracking show coming up for you tonight, everyone, so sit back, relax and enjoy the next 10 minutes of artistic video recording. Alongside myself, Andrew, Alexander the Negative and Caroline will join us soon as well for their first appearance of the season. And I think we're going to do what we always do.
And get to St Andrews.
Oh yeah, another thing.
It's your namesake, isn't it, tonight?
It is. You are the saint.
No, I'm not the saint. Don't ever say that to me. You know how offended I get when people say St Andrew. The Andrew bit's alright. The saint just never comes in the same sentence, bud. It's St Andrews.
St Andrews.
St Andrews, so, don't ever forget that.
So for the whole evening we're going to refer to it as St Andrews.
Yes, St Andrews, because that is where it
covers it enough.
Covers it enough. Yeah, no one needs to be repeating that sort of language. I think we should get some music on, Tom.
Can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark, even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Good evening, everyone, from a very chilly Birmingham city, and we're here on Fournilwrittenalloverit, and we're all ready, set to go. And no, it is absolutely freezing, but I'm asking people tonight. We're looking forward to seeing some fantastic football. I mentioned to a couple of people on the way up here that these are the 2 in-form sides right now, and hopefully we should see quite a lot on display. I'm going to go for a 4-0 win, as we normally do, but we said in the car that we'd be lucky to get a draw out of this. And that gust, I wish you could tell you're sat there probably in a nice comfy chair or in your bed or watching this on your phone. We need some Isovision, absolutely, because it is absolutely Baltic. And when I say Baltic, I mean Baltic.
1-0 Pompey.
Oh, you gave it a bit of enthusiasm. I thought you were going to say
1-0 Pompey.
4-0.
Coventry.
Okay, that's even better.
Coventry, Pompey.
That's it, those are the 2 teams. My hands are freezing, Chris.
They are really cold, aren't they?
Yeah, really cold, yeah. Your hands are nice and warm, though. Welcome to Birmingham to watch Coventry. It's a bit weird, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? In Coventry Road. Yeah.
In Coventry
even better, isn't it? Yeah.
What do you think for the game tonight, mate?
Well, I'm expecting a point, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with that. A win would be a bonus, obviously, but a point would be quite a fair result, I think. I'm not too sure. He's dropped Harrison tonight, and then put Marquise in, so we'll see how that goes. I think Harrison's a bit better up front than Marquise because there's a lot more. So we'll see.
Right, what's the score going to be tonight, mate?
Obviously 4-0 written all over it.
Perfect. Enjoy your evening.
2-2. And I'm normally Mr. Positive, but I think it'll be tough.
Because they're two informed sides in the league.
Yeah. I'll be happy with a draw.
Yeah.
I'll take a win.
Massive game, isn't it?
Big game.
Massive.
Big game. Two good sides, actually, aren't they?
They're not playing bad themselves, to be fair.
Should be some decent football on display, do you think?
Yeah. Class.
Enjoy your evening.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good one. Nice to see you.
Cheers, boss man.
There's 4-0 written all over it.
Mate, enjoying your burger?
Hey! Go up, Bob! Hey! On the place!
Tom, it's half time here at St Andrews. Can't use that word, of course. And it's Coventry City 0, Pompey 0. What a riveting first half, and a very well welcome. What I was going to say a warm welcome back. I was going to say a freezing cold welcome back. Absolutely freezing cold welcome back to Alexander the Negative. And I think the last time you were on the video, mate. When was it? How many days ago was that?
317 days, 19 hours, and 32 minutes.
I'm glad you come to such an exciting game here at St Andrews.
I've missed it.
I bet you have.
A lot.
Yeah. Give us your view on the first half. What happened then?
I think they've been the better team overall. We haven't been too bad. It's been pretty even. They've had a few more chances. They pressed us better, haven't they? They put us under pressure when we're trying to move the ball into the centre and pass it up to the forwards. They put us under pressure, so what we're having to do is knock it long, and Marcus isn't really a big strong hold up forward, so it's playing into their hands a little bit, and then they've managed to get on top. They got a big guy on the left hand side who's pretty powerful and strong, and they just look a bit more dangerous, but you know, we're away from home, it's a big game, it's going to be tight.
Actually I want to correct you there. Coventry away from home as well.
Coventry
It's
are
the same for them,
home.
isn't it?
That's true, actually.
Yeah, it's shocking. It's empty, look at it.
Do you think Kenny Jackett's the man to turn this around?
I don't think Kenny could probably kick a ball straight, mate, but
I heard you met him in the week.
yeah, a little chat with Kenny in the week.
And what were your initial words to him?
Well, I can't really say too much because I've signed an NDA, haven't I? So I've got to be careful what I say about what I said to Kenny, because Kenny and I are just talking a few things, you know.
Did you greet him with open arms?
Yeah, what he's done is he's asked me for my advice on a few things, and I gave it to him. I've always said nice things about Kenny. To just check some of the recordings that we've made. You'll see I've always been very, very positive about what Kenny's doing out there.
Show some passion, Kenny.
Caroline, do you see the 9 wins in a row, the record that hasn't been broken in more than 100 years that we're currently on? Do you see that coming to a very dramatic and saddening finale tonight? That was a terrible question.
No idea what you've asked me.
Just say yes.
No.
It went. Right, so there you have it. It did finish here in the West Midlands in Peaky Blinder country. Coventry City 1, Pompey 0. Mate, I think out of all the teams you want to lose to in this, well, you don't want to lose to, but out of all the teams to lose to in this division, I don't think Coventry are a bad team to lose against, are they?
Well, I'm going to give some positives, mate. I think we played well in the second half. I think we were by far the better team in the second half. We should have taken our chances. I thought Ben Close was excellent all game. He was the best man on the pitch by quite a long way. And it just came down to one chance for them, didn't it? But they didn't look like scoring really. And I don't know, from our end it looked like it could be close to offside. One of them goes against you, but there's 15 games left, isn't there?
We said about 3/4 of the way through the second half, this will be a one chance situation where either team will take it. So.
And it was.
And it was, and it turned out to be that. So, but that's a really tough one to take. It's 3 hours from home. Obviously, it's not the longest trip of the season, but it still hurts, and it's a cold winter's night, and that was one we were really very much looking forward to.
We've got a long way to go, haven't we, this season still? 15, 16 games, and it's going to come down to us making a good run like we have just now to put ourselves in it. And I don't think they're good enough to go up, to be fair, compared to some of the other teams in the league. So
do you think we still are?
We go again, mate.
Pompey still are?
Yeah, I think so.
Back on the go up?
We were better than them in their backyard today, weren't we?
Yeah.
With a better side, so that's all you can ask for.
That's all we can ask for. Well,
we're going to wrap up, mate, and just go again.
Pompey's 9-game winning streak in all competitions comes to a sad and but positive end.
I've got to keep smiling.
Here in the West Country. Thank you very much to Alexander the Negative. If you can still see us in this orange midnight gloom.
That'll cheer him up, pal, won't it? That'll get him up for it.
Well, still a third of the season to go. There's a long way to go. We've played a lot of fantastic football already this season, and there's still lots more football to look forward to right here on 4-0 written all over it. We'll be back on Saturday for the visit of Shrewsbury Town to Fratton Park, and then a couple of Tuesday fixtures coming your way. Myself, Andrew and Ollie will join you for those. You won't be there, mate. That's a long way from home on a work night, isn't it?
Can't be there for that one.
But from us in the centre of Birmingham on a cold winter's night, have a very good week, and we'll see you on Saturday. Keep the faith, always keep the faith.
Play up Pompey.
And play up Pompey.
Go south, there's a team down there. Go south.